The old man in Mama's house. I was drunk and slept over my mom's for the night. In the middle of the night, my 9-year-old nephew said he saw a bald man in Granny room. Forget it, bruh. Why you gotta be such a lame ninja? My nephew was flexing. Call my mama, Traz. I wasn't babysitting you. Where is she? This is mom's house. I'll be gone by sunrise. Call Granny, I said. You need to stop drinking, said my nephew. He was over it. The uncle and me knew I was wrong. I got up woozy as heck just to check. My brain was out of focus and lazy enough to get whooped if there was a break in. I don't see a bald man, Traz. No one is here, man. Your brain cells are busted, I figured. Third eye wide shut. The stairs are that way. Bye, said Traz. I just wanted to pop him. Tell him to square up, run up, knock if you need be. Square up. Him being my baby, I didn't want to hear it. So I left him to fan with the imaginary ghost. I was so tired, wasted, I wasn't sure how I fell back to sleep. The whole interaction with my nephew was a dream. He wasn't even there. I never walked up those stairs. I felt someone tug my shirt. Traz, stop playing, bruh. It's too late to be doing the most. What you pull on my shirt for? I said angrily. I was pissed. I was low-key tripping. No one was there either. I know someone pulled my effing shirt though. Man, I ain't messing with the effing shirt no more. I then fell asleep. My mom's dog kept breathing too close to me. I felt weird because move my ever. Out of nowhere, something pulled my shirt again. But duh, it was a dog. As my eyes were closed, I felt like something was close to my face and my back. Man, too close. I was going to whoop Traz, SSA. I decided to peek. It was so dark in my mom's living room. I saw it must have been my mom's side piece, Jerry. Jerry and mom been friends with benefits since her divorce 5 years ago. He basically was our stepdad by free will, no title. He probably didn't even know I was there. It made logical sense that Pops was the one that pulled on my shirt. He rode for my mom. I thought he was drunk too. The dude kept tugging. I was 38 hot. I just didn't want to disrespect mama's house. What the is wrong with this thing? I mumbled for him to hear me. When my eyes adjusted, I realized that wasn't Jerry. Who the this light skinned nigga on the set? Who are you, nigga? I said with my chest out. The light skinned dude kept smiling and gave positive energy. You lost, OG? Dude was wobbling. My gun was under my cushion. You are happy as F, breaking in my mama's house. His legs seemed softer than spaghetti noodles. What do you want, fool? The weirdo kept wobbling. I remember trying to run up on him. I couldn't move my legs. It was as if he knew that. He just turned around towards the wall and kept smiling. It pissed me off so bad. I called him out. I was fearing for my family. I picked up my 40 and tried to blow. My head kept squeezing air. The smiling weirdo just vanished. I couldn't move, run, or fight. I literally stood there for 10 minutes. I was so tired. Where's my mama though? I don't know how I just drifted back to sleep. All of a sudden, I couldn't sleep. I remember dreaming about my nephew. Did he say he saw an old man? Something pulled on my shirt again. This time I didn't care who it was in the house. I didn't want to look and was gonna. Before mother moved in here and the old man passed away, he was forgotten on the toilet. You know that feeling when it feels like someone is there? You check, they actually are. I knew that old man was there. I knew my nephew tried to tell me. I knew I messed up. I knew my mom house felt possessed. I knew when she said not to sage her house. My nephew Trash tried to wake me up. I thought I was dreaming, and did too. My nephew Trash knew no one listened. The old smiling man did listen to him though. Trash was too young to realize the old man's eyes were black. He was hard-headed, loving, a sweet boy at heart, just lonely. We heard good stories about the old man. He was a benefactor to many neighbors. Mr. Gonzalez Peters. Traz would say my mom's friend always wanted to play hide and seek. Traz eventually stopped being afraid and respected the smiling man as his elder. My nephew was an only child, no brother, sister, friends, or cousin. He was a kid, but had a lot of time to think. I know he strongly disliked mean people. I never thought he would think the smiling demon was friendlier than me. He was hard because being in the hood, his upbringing made him that way. I'm only 18 and hanging in the streets. Smoking and drinking with my boys is my thing. Life was always easier for me, especially when I was too messed up to think. I drank so much lean too, I couldn't tell if it was the liquor or the purple. Traz would watch me slump. That night, he got into my stash. I often came to my mom's empty home. Traz must have started hallucinating and thought he was a part of my dream too. Makes sense for him to not fear the demon anymore. He would just laugh. Traz finally felt he had hair on his chest. I promise you the same feeling the Ling gave you if you become my grandson, the demon said to my nephew. Around his age, I started battling demons too. You believe me now? Traz said, looking exhausted. Huh, hell nah, I was geek, jit, said Traz's uncle. Little nigga, you went in my stash? Said Traz's uncle. All Traz will do is deny. Nah, what do you mean? I'm gonna ask you one more time before I knock you in the chest. You were the one slumped over like a fish. I would give it up if I were you, Unc. You're too loose. You were the one talking to the wall and snapping your fingers. I asked you if you saw something, Uncle. You said no. So convo dismissed. You don't even know where your mom, my granny, is, Unc. She's out with Jerry Oso. That was the last convo I ever had with my nephew. No wonder he felt grown. I would too, being him. Accusing my 9-year-old nephew of stealing lean was a low blow. Even if he lied, I taught him best. The world don't love you, Jit. Love yourself. I want the same feeling you promised, Grandpa. Grandpa, you saw how mean Uncle is to me for nothing? I hate it here. The love you give me has me slumped, Grandpa. The warmest love. Yes, grandson Traz. I know. I know what it feels like to love those who forget you exist. You must have forget that I was loved by many, but when I passed on the toilet, I was forgotten by all. Drink this holy juice and let's forget the bad. Dance to the beautiful and slump forever. Grandpa, I am so happy. I love feeling so fizzy inside. I love you. I would never leave you. After my nephew Traz disappeared one night while I was there, my family said I don't exist to them anymore. I developed a hard addiction to drugs. My nephew is missing. I felt I lived with that. My body was found in an abandoned grocery store. I never had a funeral. I was forgotten too. I had a debt to pay. I was an addict, but I wasn't crazy. I never had anything to do with the disappearance of my nephew Traz. My mother's house is possessed. I was possessed by Lean. They never believed me.